All right, let's get started on math boxes 7-4. For math box number 1, it says, find the measure of angle T. Do not use a protractor. Take a look. You have line AB. That AB, that makes a 180-degree angle. So maybe make that note to yourself. 180 degrees. Now we already know that the first angle is 130. What we don't know is this angle in here, T. So you need to write an equation with the unknown, and then the answer goes down here at the bottom. What is the measure of that angle T? Number 2 says use a picture or a number model to show how to solve this problem. It takes 3/4 cup buttermilk to make 1 batch of pancakes. How much is needed to make 3 batches? This problem goes right along with today's lesson, where we have a fraction and we're going to multiply it by a whole number. The question, how much is needed to make 4 batches? There is not a great math word to box in here. You just have to know you'll be multiplying, or you could take 3/4 plus 3/4 plus 3/4. Either way is going to get you the correct answer. Down here you have the answer line. That's what I'm going to be looking for on the Google form today. And then between what 2 whole numbers does your answer fall? Now let's find math box number 3. Number 3 says Carol ate 5/6 of her granola bar before lunch. That sounds like she ate almost the whole thing, because remember 6/6 would be a whole. Which of the following shows how much she has left for later? Fill in the circle next to the best answer. So she ate 5/6, and we have to tell which of the following shows how much she has left or has left over. So think about which one or which ones would be the best. Notice they give you 1/6 as an answer, or 6/6 minus 5/6 equals B, or 5/6 plus B equals 6/6, or you can pick all of the above, the first 3, or you can pick the very last one that says none of those are correct. So think about each one carefully and see which one or ones is the best. Number 4 says to use a protractor, so I'm not going to ask you to draw the angle. So take your pencil and mark out where it says using a protractor, draw angle LMN that measures 120 degrees. I'm going to give you an idea of what a 120-degree angle would look like. It's not going to be perfect because I do not have the protractor on here, but I know that a 90-degree angle would look like an L. So a 120-degree angle needs to be bigger than an L, or more wide than an L, but still less than 180 degrees. If this was angle LMN, would that angle be acute or obtuse? This angle in here, is it smaller than 90 or larger than 90? I will be asking you that on the Google form. I'll be asking you, will angle LMN be acute or obtuse? You should know based on how big this angle has to be. Then let's skip to number 5. Number 5 is 2 division problems. I'll do the first one to model for you. You need to write it in your math journal with me, and then you'll do the second one and report your answer on the Google form. So first, we have 894 divided by 6. Before I do any division, I'm going to extend my table. Then I'm going to ask myself, how many times does 6 go just into 8? Can 6 go into 8? It sure can. 6 can go into just 8 one time. And then there are 2 digits after 8, so I need to add 2 zeros. So I'm going to start with my first partial quotient is 100. 100 times 6 is 600. Then I can subtract. Now my new dividend is 229. And I ask myself, can 6 go into 2? Nope. Can 6 go into 29? Yes. 6 can go into 29, I'm going to say 4 times. And then there's 1 digit left after the 29, so I'm going to put 1 0. And my next partial quotient is 40. I have to ask myself, what is 6 times 40? Well, 6 times 4 is 24, then add the 0. Then I can subtract again. And my new dividend is now 54. So I have to ask myself, how many times does 6 go into 54? Well, can 6 go into 5? Nope. But can 6 go into 54? Think about your times 6 facts and see which one's closer. How many times can 6 go into 54? Well, 6 times 9 is 54 exactly. So there's no remainder left over. So now I can add my partial quotients out here to the side. And I have my answer. 894 divided by 6 is 149 with no remainder. You're going to use that same strategy and solve part B, 558 divided by 9. Then you'll give your answer in the Google form. Then for number 6, it says Ariel read 1/10 of her book on Monday, 3/10 on Tuesday, 1/10 on Wednesday, 2/10 on Thursday, and 2/10 on Friday. How much has she read? Number model with an answer. Well, here's how much she read. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. How much has she read? To find that answer, you simply need to add up how much she read each day. Don't forget, when you're writing your number model, you have to give it an answer. This one should be pretty easy because the denominators are already all the same. Once you have this one solved, I'll ask you for your answer in the Google form. Make sure you answer all questions in the Google form before you hit that submit button. Any questions? Bring them to the Google Meet today.